Hey everyone, welcome to my channel True Crime Breakdowns. Today I'm going to be talking about Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was born in Vermont in 1946, a small town that seemed peaceful and idyllic on the surface. His early life was troubled. He was raised by his grandparents, who he believed were his parents. This unconventional family dynamic created a foundation of confusion and mistrust. His mother, who he thought was his sister, was often absent. This caused confusion and resentment in Bundy, leading to a deep-seated sense of abandonment and betrayal. Despite this, Bundy was a bright and charming child. He excelled in school and was well-liked by his peers. Teachers often praised his intelligence and charisma, noting his potential for a promising future. He was also a Boy Scout and active in church, participating in various community activities. However, beneath this pleasant exterior, a darkness lurked, hinting at the troubled path he would eventually take. In the early 1970s, Bundy's dark side fully emerged, casting a shadow over an era of change and upheaval. He began his reign of terror in the Pacific Northwest, a region known for its serene beauty and progressive values. He targeted young women, often college students, who resembled his first love, a woman who had rejected him, leaving a trail of fear and heartbreak. Bundy's modus operandi was to lure his victims with his charm and good looks, presenting himself as a trustworthy and harmless individual. He would often feign injury or impersonate an authority figure to gain their trust, exploiting their kindness and sense of duty. Once he had them alone, he would overpower them, often beating them severely before killing them, leaving behind a gruesome scene that shocked the nation. As Bundy's body count grew, so did the fear he instilled. His crimes spanned multiple states, including Washington, Oregon, Utah, and Colorado. He often transported his victims' bodies across state lines, making it even harder for authorities to track him. One of Bundy's most notorious crimes was the Chi Omega murders. In 1978, he broke into a sorority house at Florida State University. He brutally attacked 4 young women, killing 2 of them. Bundy's luck finally ran out in 1978. He was arrested in Florida after a high-speed chase. This time, there was no escape. The evidence against him was overwhelming. During his trial, Bundy's charisma and intelligence were on full display. He chose to represent himself, often questioning witnesses and making legal arguments. He relished the media attention and seemed to enjoy the notoriety his crimes brought him. Bundy remained on death row for nearly a decade. During this time, he finally began to admit to his crimes, albeit in a detached and unemotional manner. His confessions were chilling as he recounted the gruesome details of his actions without a hint of remorse. The public and authorities were left grappling with the sheer horror of his admissions. He confessed to killing at least 30 women, although the true number of his victims may never be known. The brutality and cunning with which he carried out his crimes left a lasting scar on the communities affected. Each confession brought a mix of relief and renewed grief to the families of the victims. In 1989, Ted Bundy was executed at Florida State Prison. His execution was met with mixed emotions. Some saw it as the end of a nightmare, a final closure to a dark chapter in criminal history. Some felt justice had been served, while others were disturbed by the spectacle of his death and the media frenzy that surrounded it. The execution day was marked by a macabre sense of celebration among some, while others protested the death penalty, arguing that it made society no better than the killer himself. The legacy of Ted Bundy remains a complex and haunting reminder of the depths of human depravity. Ted Bundy's crimes left an indelible mark on American society. He became a symbol of pure evil, a monster hiding in plain sight. His case sparked a national conversation about violence against women and the need for greater awareness and prevention. Even decades after his death, Bundy continues to fascinate and horrify. His story is a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most seemingly normal individuals. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.